BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at the markets which are open, because obviously it's American Independence Day, man. We're free from the British rule. There's nothing worse than being oppressed by British. You can ask my 6-year-old and she'll tell you all about it. So let's start with Forex and precious metals, as the US market's effectively not going to be open today. So it might be a bit of a boring day in all fairness, without that kind of liquidity being thrown through the system. Obviously though, crypto doesn't care about holidays or weekends or anything. It'll just keep going, and so that market's not going to close. But we'll start with Forex. So obviously we've got this symmetrical triangle being your Bollinger Band center, descending triangle resistance on the daily. We've got the pump signal that we recognized is in play, and the momentum is dwindling, although the MACD is above the 0 point, so it can turn up at any time. Let's take it to a 4-hourly, get a little closer look. So we've reclaimed this Bollinger Band center on this last 4-hourly. In fact, for the last almost 24 hours. The springboard being more or less your 200 exponential. There's a symbol down below that. The reason I'm boring you to death with euro is because euro up generally means everything else up, because it means Dixie down, or at least Dixie stagnant. Dixie is actually quite strong regardless of the move taking place there on euro. So we've got a possible move up on the Dixie and on the euro. Strange, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm still optimistic, more than optimistic. I'm pretty confident, in fact, that the market's going to continue to run. We've got gold here on the 4-hourly, again similar to euro, picking itself back up above Bollinger Bands on the 4-hourly. Daily, got ourselves a golden cross retest on your 200 exponential, which is where we've been springboarded from. Now, I haven't bought gold in on any of this. I bought mining stocks. I bought Glencore. I highlighted this a few weeks back, saying that, you know, a dip on this is probably worthy of taking a position in. So I've got my position on this one. Doesn't look particularly amazing right now, but if we start to see confidence and further price action on precious metals and commodities in general, you'll see this move up. So right, let's start with Bitcoin. Really, there's not much more to say that we haven't said already. It's gone up yesterday, didn't it, to create a new local high, which is pretty sweet. I'd expect this to have continuation in, to be honest with you. Today might be, like I say, a stagnant, boring day as a result of the 4th of July. We do have pump signal on the 4-hourly, so I'd be looking for this one to continue and break above into 32,000 and a little higher, to be honest with you. But 32,000 basically ought to get tagged sooner rather than later. Pullbacks on the 4-hourlies can take us down to 30,700, maybe even a little further down, back down to 30,500. The lowest I would expect this to go down at this point now would be down towards just below 29,000. I really don't see a problem with this one having continuation. I recognise the pump signal is in play. This is pretty standard accumulation at a higher level now, and if it does break down, well, so be it. It is what it is. I'm not suggesting anybody take futures or derivatives trades in on this one, but we've been pretty confident in the way that this is doing a carbon copy, rinse and repeat of the previous market cycle. Up, down, golden cross, strength, consolidation, blah blah blah, all the way up. Break from that, go to a new local high, measured move complete. So now we're looking for the next level. So the next level is going to be breaking above 32,000 with a view to make its way up towards the 38,000 probably over the next month or so. So pretty sweet, I have to say. As far as altcoins are concerned, same deal is going on over here. So we've golden cross retest and blah blah blah. We've got ourselves a pump signal now on Ethereum, which means that I'm pretty confident that this is not going to be the resistance anymore. Once this is broken, we'll have a much bigger, stronger move, with conviction taking us up to around 24,400 to begin with, and maybe even peaking somewhere in the 3,000s, 3,002, 3,400 thereabouts. Won't likely take place instantly. It will be the next level of move, and that's going to help all altcoins move as well. So if you're interested in knowing more about any chart, really, we've got the live stream tonight for Patreon members. There is a link in the description below for you to join the Patreon. That's good. Now, I've been toying around with trading bots on a couple of platforms. They've got a 4th of July sale taking place here on Bitsgap, which is the one I've always really used for cross-platform. So you can basically add this API for these bots to work on more or less any exchange. They've got a 30% off deal now. So if you are interested in taking up trading bots and you want to use it on any exchange, you know, Binance, OKEx, you know, I don't know, anything, Gate.io, KuCoin, the lot. I mean, all the exchanges are there. I've only got my KuCoin attached at the moment, but there's tons and tons and tons of them for you to choose from, basically. Then this is the best place for it to be done, I reckon. But there is a fee, obviously, so whether or not you decide to use it, you might as well do it when there's a 30% off. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. There's not much more to say about all of this. The market is doing the same as we expected for the last week now. We're getting to the last stages of pump before big breakout. And whether the big breakout happens today, most likely I would imagine it happened later on in the week. And we're probably just going to go sideways a little bit. And I would imagine that even for altcoins, and that's a sweeping statement, obviously. This is why it's important for you to at least recognize what constitutes a good chart, really, versus a bad chart. But overall, a blanket statement: if Ethereum breaks above 2,000 and builds a base above there, it will take almost all altcoins up with it. But it's always good to know which ones are the best and which ones are not the best, you know, so you can try and capitalize on that. Which is also another reason why trading bots is good, because you can just leave them to run against each other and basically just make the most out of the market, whether it's up, down, or sideways. So maybe I'll see you on the live stream tonight. Maybe I won't. But either way, if you're American, well done. Well done. You know, it was a good thing. I suppose it was a good thing. There's nothing worse than the monarchy and British rule. And so enjoy what you've got while you've got it. And for anyone else, just keep your eyes on the prize. Confidence in the trend, and the trend is certainly up, and I would imagine it to remain up for a little longer, especially with the Dixie and the Euro and gold especially pointing in their very particular directions. I think it's going to be a good summer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Take it easy.